Hey guys, Silver here, and unfortunately the Puyo Puyo 35th anniversary broadcast has come and gone, and as expected, most announcements resulted in updates for Puyo Quest. We did find out about a new web manga series for Puyo, which would have been cool if it didn't just feature the Puyos, and they did mention that a new game was in the works, but that they couldn't show it off just yet. But probably the biggest news we got, and for all the wrong reasons, was the announcement that Puyo Puyo would be coming to Sonic Racing Crossroads, but just as simple car decals, basically confirming that there are no plans for an actual character from the series being added as a racer. I think this just cemented the fact that SEGA hates Puyo Puyo and doesn't value it at all. Sonic was featured in Puyo Puyo Tetris 2 as a playable character, which was big for that game, but now when it's the prime opportunity to add legacy SEGA characters in Sonic Racing Crossroads, SEGA can't be bothered to include a racer from one of their biggest and longest lasting IPs. It just doesn't make sense because Puyo Puyo is extremely popular in Japan. In fact, the three big SEGA franchises in the States may be Sonic, Yakuza, and Persona, but in Japan the big three franchises are actually Puyo, Yakuza, and Persona. In fact, Puyo Puyo is the second highest selling SEGA franchise of all time, only being second to Sonic, which makes this decision even more baffling. And the fact that they decided to do this on Puyo Puyo's 35th anniversary is not only an insult to the fans, but it's an insult to the legacy of Puyo Puyo. I was hoping that for the recent Nintendo partner showcase, they would at least show off the new game, but that came and went, so maybe we can expect the new game to be announced in the summer, but we can only hope. It isn't too unlikely for it to be announced in the summer, since Puyo Puyo Tetris 2 was announced in the Nintendo partner showcase during the summer of 2020. There is also State of Play happening soon, and last time we got some Sonic Racing Crossroads characters announced, and I really want to be wrong about this assumption and see RL be announced for the next batch of free DLC characters, but I'm not holding my breath. On Twitter, me and a ton of other Puyo fans have started a hashtag called RL for Crossworlds in order to get to the point across that we want proper Puyo representation in Crossworlds, and to my surprise, this hashtag has been trending for a couple of days now and is getting some serious traction, which I'm extremely grateful for, because believe it or not, SEGA does notice fan feedback like this. I mean, just look at how all the fan feedback affected the outcome for Sonic Frontiers' DLC. Things do look bleak for Puyo Puyo right now, but the year's just started, and I do have hope that we'll still get that new game this year, and that the higher-ups at SEGA will eventually come to their senses and add RL into Crossworlds. But please, I encourage you, if you're a Puyo fan or a SEGA fan, let's get RL for Crossworlds continue to be trending throughout all social media, and eventually we'll get what we want. I do all of this to say that Puyo Puyo is an extremely special piece of SEGA history that deserves to still be as relevant as other SEGA franchises like Sonic, Persona, and Yakuza, and SEGA needs to start properly celebrating it instead of neglecting it. But anyways, that's gonna be it for today. Thank you guys so much for watching, and let me know if you want RL and Sonic Racing Crossworlds.